am melting like an ice cream left in the sun. It's so hot today. I'm suffering. How are you doing? Welcome to today's stream. I can't believe it's Monday again. Of all the days in the week. Yo-hooo! I hope today has been a great day for you all. Welcome! Welcome Mari! Welcome Pablo! Oh my god, fellow Ghost VTuber! It's nice to meet you. I don't know how to speak. Literally my mouth is melting. I checked the temperatures for like the entire next week and it's gonna get worse. It's just gonna increase. It's I miss winter. I miss winter so much. Yo, Rusty, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to today's stream. So, yeah, it is Monday indeed. We're gonna be drawing a little bit more today. We're gonna be doing some more chibis. We're gonna try to increase that finished OC count today. We've got a lot of characters to give shadows to, so let's go. There we go. We finished like these 3 last time. And I think some base colors as well, so we've got a lot of room to finish a lot of characters today. Today that OC count is gonna increase a lot, probably. So let's start with the next one. Let's go. It's really the temperature. It's really horrible. I need more cold. Yo, Ultima, welcome! How are you doing? I'm doing well, even though the heat is torturing me horribly. Summer is being really suffering, but it's been a great day today. And yay, it's nice to meet you. It's always nice to find fellow Ghost VTubers. We're not alone in this. We're all together in giving the ooh to the internet. Let's see. I'm gonna start with coloring this character today. And we'll see how many we can do. I think I won't be able to do a super long stream today. It will probably be like 3 hours or so at most. But yeah, there's still some room to progress a little bit with what we have here. Let's go. Today has been a nice day. It's been a pretty chill day, even if I have been super sleepy. I've been sleeping really badly these days because of the heat. I had a really stressful dream just yesterday. I dreamed that my house was full of cats. Wait, that's just reality. Even more cats. There was even more cats in my house. And it was like I had been collecting cats from the street, like lost pets. I think there were also a bunch of dogs. I had been collecting like lost pets from the street and people would come to pick them up. And I had also found like birds and I had to try to keep the birds from approaching the cats, and it was really stressful. One kept flying away and I had to like be attentive to everything. It was also super lucid dream, so it was even more stressful. Sounds like paradise to me. It sounds like paradise. It sounds like super cute. And it would probably be super cute. But then there's the whole part of having to take care of all of them. And that complicates things a lot more. But it would be paradise in a sense. Yeah. It was one of those dreams that feels so real that you get literally stressed in the dream. And then you woke up and you're like, oh, that was not real. But I do have 4 cats in reality, so I'm kinda close to that dream. are so cute. They've also been having not a good time with the heat. They keep lying on the floor because it's colder. This is the season of summer. Wait a second. Okay, it hasn't even been 5 minutes since I started. It has barely been 5 minutes since I started. And I have already painted on the wrong layer. We are off to a great start today. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Let's just continue painting like that. I painted a lot of the shadows on the wrong layer at this point. Let's just continue as if nothing happened. Not even 5 minutes. Yo-hooo doble miau, welcome, bienvenido. ¿Qué tal? Quiero sorprender una piedrita VTuber. VTuner. ¿Qué me recomiendas? Quizá investigar qué es lo que le gusta. Si es la piedrita VTuner. Que... Lo siento, me hace mucha gracia los typos a veces. Si es la que estoy pensando, quizá la puedes sorprender con un coche rojo que dice cachao. Quizá funcione, no lo sé. It's been really hard to sleep with the heat though. I need colder weather. An ice cream. Maybe ice cream. Piedra Lina quería sorprenderla, sí, lo imaginé. Entonces la piedra es la que estaba pensando. Pues sí, yo creo que el coche funcionará. Yo, Paper, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! It is Monday again, so welcome to another Monday of pain. Pain and suffering. I'm drawing characters. I feel like this shadow is maybe a bit too light. Let's see, maybe? This one feels a bit better. I'm gonna be doing this kind of streams 2 times a week for the next month or so, probably. Because I missed a lot of Mondays in the past weeks. And I gotta recover a little bit of the lost Mondays. We got a lot of OCs to paint. Aparece en su casa en medio de la noche. Seguro que eso la sorprende. Sí, yo creo que eso también la va a sorprender. Eso creo que sorprendería a cualquiera. Me sorprendería hasta a mí. Appearing in someone's house in the middle of the night would surprise even me. If you want to surprise someone, maybe that's a good idea. Can't guarantee the consequences though. Hope it gets colder wherever you are. I hope so. I checked the temperatures for the next week and they are only gonna increase. I'm suffering. But I will survive, as funny as it sounds to hear a ghost say that. Let's go. With some luck, maybe we can finish until the middle row of characters. That could be cool. And then there's only gonna be the last 4. And then we'll start another batch. And then we're gonna start even more characters because this never ends. I could keep doing this forever. Yo-hooo, Crumpets, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm not really speedrunning it, I'm just recovering the lost time of the streams I couldn't do for the past weeks. So technically, we're recovering lost time to not slow running. You'll sort that. Yep, I will sort that. Perfect. I definitely will. This is all work that I could have done weeks ago if I had been able to stream. So we're not really speed running. We have been slow running until now. But after I recover the pain Mondays I couldn't do before, we'll go back to the normal pace as always. But I could keep doing this every day. I love drawing my OCs. I really love them a lot. This one that I'm painting right now, she's a librarian. Well, librarian. No, not exactly librarian. She has a bookstore. In English and Spanish, the word library is really easy to confuse because bookstore in Spanish is librería, and library in Spanish is biblioteca. So it's kind of confusing. It's one of those false friends that kind of confuse you when translating. Yo, Franchu, ¿qué tal? Espero que hayas tenido un buen día hoy. Slow running, maybe even walking. Taking it at our own pace. Just chilling and vibing. All I know is that when Yomi attempts to do something fast, she would have already finished. If I didn't get distracted all the time with other things, I would have finished so many things fast. But the important thing is that as long as we don't stop, we're gonna get it done. We've still got like 3 more years of this challenge anyway, so... That's how you call them? Wait, you call them the same? Library and bookstore? Let's see. Instead of drawing the shadow of the eyes, what I'm gonna do is gonna draw the lighter part this time. Since the eyes are already super dark, it's gonna be easier to just add the lighter part. May just be slang in my town, or like we just got used to call it like that. That might be, yeah. It's not surprising that depending on the place, it would also be called differently. At least this way you don't have the problem of confusing library and bookstore. It keeps happening here. All the time. I confuse it all the time. Yo, guaguita, ¿qué tal? ¿Tanto tiempo pasado? Esos son muchos lunes por recuperar. 10.000 años. Esos son muchísimos lunes por recuperar. Pero sí, claro que me acuerdo. ¿Qué tal? Bienvenido al stream. Gonna fix this a little bit. Never confuse that because we never use either. How do you call it then? Let's go. Now let's paint the hair. Let's go. Now the light here. I really like how these orange colors are turning out. Yo-hooo Princess, welcome! How are you doing? I'm glad you like her. I need to think about this character a lot more. She appears in one of the stories I have. The same one of the nurses over here. And a lot of other characters that I have drawn before, but it's a story that is still not even on the works. I've got it all planned though, so it's just a matter of starting to work on it when I finish some other projects. Someday she'll get her turn. Someday she'll get a little screen time in one of the stories. Pensé que ya me habías olvidado. Nah, me acuerdo de la gran mayoría de gente. Tengo bastante buena memoria cuando mi cerebro no dice, pues esto se va a la memoria a corto plazo. Suelo acordarme de muchas cosas y a veces de detalles muy randoms. I have very good memory for a lot of things, but it's like my brain is really selective with that. I remember really random facts about people sometimes. I am afraid of saying that sometimes, in case people are like, wait, why do you remember that? Oh yeah, what's my name? Your name is Crumpets, but I remember your real name as well. I remember it. I hope it doesn't sound weird. My brain remembers it. ¿Qué crees? Ya me volví youtuber. ¿Te volviste youtuber? Nice. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué te parece la experiencia? ¿Qué vídeos has hecho? Wait, what? Yeah, I remember. You used to have it as the username! I remember! See, I remember really random facts. She has her real names in the spreadsheet. Yo, Tetera, welcome! How's it going? Stop hunting my walls! I can't! I'm a ghost! That's my job! My job is hunting your walls! See, I remember really random facts, like Crumpet's real name. I also remember the name of Tetera's dog. And a lot of other things. Well, the Tetera's dog's name is really memorable, so that one is not that hard to remember. Let's see. You know, it's funny because that was 3 years ago. Yeah, I remember that. It's been that long already. Bonito dibujo, gracias, agüita. Me alegra que te guste. Yeah. This girl is scary. Pepito! Pepito. Pepe para los amigos. Tell me anything about me and I'll believe you. I don't know if I have any like obscure facts about you. So you are safe, Stig. You're safe. My memory hasn't stored anything. What's the word? Compromising about you. It's been this many months, so 21 months! Oh my god, yes. It's been a lot of months. That is a lot of months. Yo, Phantom Reaper, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, hablo español. Yup, I speak Spanish. Because I am from Spain. I speak Spanish, English, and Catalan. Yo, Kair, welcome! How's it going? It's been Monday again. What a feliz jueves! Yes, what a feliz Monday! And another 24 months since it's about as long as I had started following you, so yeah, 3 years ago! Yeah! Time goes by really, really fast. El tiempo pasa muy rápido. Goes by really fast. Jueves is Thursday. Yep, it is. It is Thursday. But today is clearly not Thursday. Today is Monday. We're doing these streams that always happen on Mondays, so today has gotta be Monday for sure. We got 2 Mondays in this week. Con razón tus gatos son tan activos, hablas su idioma. Sí, el catalán es el idioma de los gatos. Catalan is the language of cats. It's really funny because there's a lot of cat references on accident with Catalonia. Because for example, our web domain is .cat. You know, for example, the website Nyancat? That is a Catalan domain. The .cat domain is Catalan. And also, just the fact that the place is called Catalunya and we use the nya like this. These are equivalent to these. In Spanish we use the ñ, but in Catalan we use these. Maybe Catalonia is just where the cats live. Good, Yomi just started as usual due to work, but at least it makes sleeping easier. Yeah, that's true. After a tiring day, it feels a lot better to go to sleep. So much better. That would be a catastrophe. Yeah, catastrophic indeed. We gotta deal with the consequences. That one doesn't work that well. The light looks fine like this. Nice. This isn't gonna take that long. Parece que no va a costar tanto tiempo terminarla. Wait, why is the color not working? There we go. Now it works. The last one was perfect. I have learned from my cats all the cat puns. They have given me the power to do cat puns. As long as you don't start catnapping. Hopefully not. I've been feeling a little bit sleepy this afternoon, so maybe a little catnap. Maybe it would also be perfect. That was terrible. I know, thank you, thank you. It was a bit of a stretch of a pun. Could have been a lot better. You like coffee? I think that helps. Not really. Coffee is usually very strong for me. I don't like the smell though. The smell of coffee is really nice. But having to drink it, it's really strong for my taste. I never really got used to coffee. I'm more of a tea person most of the time. Or just in general trying to stay awake by pure force of will. I'm too weak for coffee. Coffee is too strong. The only coffee I've been able to drink was the coffee that a friend once made for me that was like 9 parts milk, 1 part coffee. It was more milk than coffee. That's like the only coffee I've ever been able to drink. Say about cats, they always look so cute when sleeping and stretching. They are so cute. They are adorable. They are so cute. Maybe Yomi needs milk. I had chalky milk today. Yeah. I've been making chalky milk with honey and cinnamon lately, and it tastes so good. Even if the weather is hot, somehow chalky milk still tastes really good. It's always season of chalky milk. I really recommend it. I also add whipped cream on top, and when the chocolate milk melts... Well, no, what's the word? When the chalky milk wait. Okay, let me restart that sentence. I put whipped cream on top, and since the chalky milk is hot, it melts. And it's really nice mixing it. And it adds a very, very sweet taste to it. It's really nice. I need water. Oh my god. My mouth feels like it's melting. A completely different night. Have you heard how a kiwi bird sounds like? I think I've heard it before, but I don't remember the sound. I feel like I heard it in a video before. But I don't remember what they sound like. Shocked because Europe usually has very good coffee. Yeah, I know a lot of people who really like coffee. I'm like the exception. I've heard very good things about the coffee here. There's always a lot of different options in cafes to ask for a coffee in so many different words to classify the different kinds of coffees. It's... For a moment there I thought you said your mouth was melting. Yep, that's what I said. That is indeed what I said. It's made of ectoplasm. My mouth is made of ectoplasm, but it's melting because of the heat. Thought kiwi was a food and not a bird. Surprise! There is a bird called a kiwi. And it looks exactly like kiwi the fruit. Let me show you a picture. It's really worth seeing. Kiwi bird. They are so cute. They are really round. And I think they don't have wings. Let me see if there is a good photo. This one is really cute. It sounds like that one soundbite used for jumpscares in that one Square game. Wait, what game? Square game? This is a kiwi. It looks like a kiwi, the fruit. But it's bird. It's so round. This little guy. So cute. It's adorable. It's a baby. There are even photos of people holding kiwis. Oh my god. That's bigger than I expected. Look at this guy. Look at this unit. That's bigger than I expected the kiwi to be. Es como más grande. Uy, más grande de lo que esperaba que un kiwi fuera. Es muy gigante. Es como el tamaño gato. It's as big as a cat. Always wondered what those were called. Yeah, they are kiwi. I really thought they are much smaller, but no. Pensaba que eran mucho más pequeños, pero no. Son gigantes. We learned another new thing. The game where you needed to pass a square through a very small space and when you tried you would get jump scare? Which one is that? I don't remember. No recuerdo cuál es ese juego. Probably because it has a jump scare. I'm not very good with games with jump scares. I usually avoid them because of that. Son muy grandes y como te pillan te destrozan con esas cuchillas que tienen en las patas. Oh no. Los kiwis eran tremendas fieras y no lo sabíamos. Kiwis were super fierce and we didn't know about it. They are so cute though. They are so friend-shaped. Tienen forma de amigo. Son redonditos. They are round, so they are friend-shaped. They're actually pretty small, but some do grow pretty big in general. They are related to ostriches. Why are they? Are they related to ostriches? That makes sense. They look kind of similar. That makes sense. Tiene sentido. Sí que se parecen un poco a los avestruces. Yo-hooo, Toribio, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, kiwis! Look at these! Look at this big guy! That's a kiwi! Very big kiwi! Yeah, glad you're doing fine! Well, now we know that there are big kiwis. I think they're related to moas. Oh yeah, they also look similar to moas. That makes sense. And moas and ostriches are also quite similar. Elephant bird. Elephant bird. Related to ostriches and cassowary birds, but evolution decided that their eggs should be just as big as the ostriches. Maybe that's why they are so round. They are egg-shaped. Quizá por eso son tan redondos, tienen forma de huevo. Evolution made them egg-shaped. Let's paint shoes. No, I was painting on the wrong layer again. Focus, Yomi, focus. You can't keep doing this. He vuelto a pintar en la cama equivocada, no. Paleognathus. Ostriches and kiwis are very decently related, right? So yeah, they are related in some way. Makes sense. That really makes sense. Okay, another important detail that I shouldn't forget. Oh yeah, I haven't shown the references. There we go. There's the lady in question. The bookstore lady. They're born pretty big. When you have some time, look up kiwi eggs and you'll understand why their scream sounds so terrifying. I'll take note. I'll take note and check it out when I can. I'm kinda intrigued. Bookstore lady cute. Yay, thank you. I like her a lot. She's cool. She's also very tall. She's like over 1 meter 83, I think? I think she was 1 meter 83. She's tall. Let's do writing, even if it's just as a wavy line here. I'm just realizing though, if this is writing, maybe it should be like this instead, shouldn't it? I think it should be like this. Because if it was a ribbon, the writing would have to be from one side of the ribbon to the other. If it's like this, it means that the writing goes from one end of the ribbon to the other. That complicates things a lot. In honor of Alvarius, that kiwi is taller than Yomi. No! I am taller. I'm definitely taller. La receta del doctor en el moño. Es verdad, siempre son como papeles super largos. That's true. Doctor prescripts are always like super long. One funny thing about this character, she's a bookmark. She's this bookmark that she's holding. I don't know how I got the idea, but one day I thought, I was thinking about those yokai that are objects that come to life. The Tsukumogami, they are my favorite yokai. And I thought, what if there was one that was a bookmark? What if a bookmark that has been used to mark many books came to life? And then I designed her, and now she's the bookstore owner. She has all the books. Kiwiak is too Yomi's. No, I'm taller than that. I am super tall. I'm giant. I'm taller than all the kiwis in the world put together. I think many people don't know is that kiwi birds are made from uneaten kiwi fruits. So when a kiwi doesn't get eaten, it becomes a kiwi bird. No way! The hidden kiwi lore. We have learned another thing. So they are also kinda like the yokai. The objects that become alive after many years. But they are just fruits that become birds. Oh my god. Nature is amazing. There we go, I think that works. So what is next? Since her hands are covered in ink, what I'm gonna do is gonna be add a little bit of shine to it. Wait, not before fixing these unpainted spots. If I open a kiwi bird, I can expose the juice inside to have a tasty snack. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What is the kiwi bird gonna think? Kiwi bird just gonna be chilling. And you're gonna want to eat it? So how do I add this shine? Maybe just like here on the border, I don't know. Or maybe like this. Maybe just in the hands, I don't know. Oh, is it your fruit, kids? But not the poor kiwi birds! Okay, now it's looking a bit weird to add the shine. There's gotta be some better way. Okay, that looks a lot better. It's just extremely for cute. The birds are cute. They are so cute. They are adorable. Round birds are like the best shape. Alright, that's it for the shadows. Let's paint some of the lines. Do you prefer to eat the bird Yomi kiwi nuggets? But that would be making like fruit nuggets, wouldn't it? I don't know how kiwi nuggets would taste like. Now I'm curious, what if I made like breaded fruit? ¿Qué sabor tendría la fruta rebozada? You will never guess what they taste like. They taste like kiwi! No way! Yo, no face, welcome! How are you doing? Pain Thursday, no day of the week is safe. Hide your OCs, hide your eyes. Hello! How's it going? Yeah, we've got the second Monday in this week. And in the next week as well. And the next as well. We're gonna have so many Mondays in the next weeks. Yo, Shiny Bunny, welcome! How's it going? I'm doing well. I am feeling a little bit sleepy, but that's also because I took a nap in the afternoon. And also, the heat doesn't help. The heat has me super sleepy. But I'm staying strong. I need to stay strong for the OCs. I'll do it for them. Yeah, glad you're doing good. Pretty hard to rebozar. You may need potato starch to help, or else it will become too bland and smushy. I imagine, yeah, it's gonna be a bit difficult. I'm curious now, though. I want to try. Quiero intentarlo ahora. Rebozar fruta. Tiene que ser curioso. It's funny to see the plant alone next to No Face's profile picture. That's true. The other day I was wondering how it would look like if it would be just the membership icon or if it wouldn't appear at all. It's really funny. tried to fry carrot and apple once, just with flour, and it was not good. No, that's a shame. Well, at least now you know why it's not done very often. Maybe there can be a way to do the breading well. Quizá hay alguna manera de poder rebozar fruta bien. Today we learn, yup, one mystery has been solved. Un misterio resuelto. Explore this a little bit. Wait, maybe it should be another orange colors? Maybe this one. Just to make a better gradient between all the colors. Today we have a fresh wind. Oh my god, enjoy! That sounds so good. We had some rain some days ago and that day was so perfect. The day it rained, it just felt so perfect. It was such a comfy day. But now we're back. We're back to the heat. So I'm gonna paint the lines of the eyes that are under the hair, so it looks like it's a bit under the hair. Maybe it should be a bit lighter even. Like this. Perfect. That's just right. Use the wind to fresh my room because the PC makes the room hot, but I like the hot of the PC. It's really comfy in winter, but in summer when the computer heats up too much, it's horrible. Usually I have a cooling pad below my laptop, and it is really useful. Cooling pad really helps. Wrong layer again. How do you layer your coloring? Asking for a friend. So, to make these chibis, I usually have 5 different layers. The way I layer the coloring... So, right now, the first layer is this one. The sketch. But we're not gonna use this layer in the end. This is just for making the drawing and all that. After that, I have this layer that is the line art. And then I have the base colors. Then I hide the sketch layer. And then I have 2 more layers. One of them is the shading layer. And the other one is the color of the lines. And that's all. Without counting the sketch, it's 4 layers total for all the chibi. For more detailed illustrations, sometimes I use even more layers. But for these chibis, that's how I usually do it. Yeah. Sometimes when I make... These chibis are colored a little bit more simple than how I color some other chibis. Because I have a bit more of a... I have a way of coloring chibis that is a little bit more complex. Let me see if I can find an example. For example, I can show it in one of the commissions I got here. Oh look, this Mayo for example. This Mayo. I have more layers in this chibi. This is the image, so I'm not gonna be able to show them separately. But for example, you see that there's another line here. Sometimes I do that by putting another layer on top of the shading layer and then using it as a... how is it called? like to give some details to the shadow itself. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. I got some more colors, and also the eyes are a bit more detailed and stuff. And also these. It depends a little bit on how much detail there is and how many extra things. Sometimes if there's transparencies and stuff, I also need some extra layers. But it's very circumstantial. Usually just these 4 layers for the chibis. Yeah. Love the nurse robot. Yeah, I'm glad. I really like how her hair stands out so much. Also, look at the eyes. She's got a 0 and a 1 in her eyes. I think that's my favorite detail in her design. The 0-1 of the eyes. And yay, it's Mayo. Wait, no, that's not Mayo. That's the kiwi. I closed the chibi with Mayo. Mayo! This is my favorite OC of all of them. I love her so much. She has Crocs? Yes. She has Crocs. This one also has Crocs. This one doesn't though. She's the only one who doesn't have Crocs. The other nurses do have Crocs. Kiwi con mayo. How would that taste? Kiwi with mayonnaise. But Priscilla and Alicia too. Yeah, thank you. Priscilla has such a complicated design. Her design is gonna be really complicated to color. Oh my god, Mayo Kiwi, that would be so cute. That would be adorable. Oh my god. So you turn it on and off by pressing her eyes? Oh god, no, that would be disturbing. I don't know if she has an off button. Maybe in her bag. Maybe she doesn't. At this point, she's alive. She's not like just a robot. She has a will of her own. She's alive at this point. She has become too powerful. Maya's cute though. She probably lives in the woods and would be a 2010s hipster. You're not wrong with Mayo living in the woods. She's really cottagecore. She has a different design usually. Her design is usually these. But she is really cottagecore. Yeah, Mayo has a girlfriend. Yup, she has a girlfriend. I also like her a lot. Mayo is a perfumist, and she was my D&D character for 5 years and a half. And she's still my favorite character. Hell yeah, let's go lesbians, let's go! I have some drawings of her and her girlfriend. Her girlfriend is not my OC, she's an OC of the DM of the campaign. But she's so cool. I've got a lot of arts. Let's see. There was a Halloween art that was super cute. This one. Yay. YouTube, come see your Mayo Kiwi. Mayo Kiwi would be so cute. She would be so round and friend-shaped and adorable. Yo guys, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! I'm doing well. How are you doing? Yeah, the girlfriend is tall, but Mayu is also really small because she's a halfling, so she's tiny. There's also... oh, there's the drawing with the entirety of the group. Well, I have a lot of drawings with the full group. For example, there's this one. I made this one for the end of the campaign. This one. How tall is Mayo? She is 92 centimeters. She is not even 1 meter tall. She's smaller than everyone. She's tiny. This guy is tinier than her though. This was the tinier member of the party. Ta-tan. This was the party. I love them so much. Having dinner! What are you having for dinner? Have a good meal! Yomi Hamdenia riding on a Mayo Kiwi. That would be adorable. And also really perfect. Wait, what's the word? Quien fuera Yomi Hamdenia montada en Mayo Kiwi. Who wouldn't want to be Yomi Hamdenia riding on Mayo Kiwi? Would be really perfect. There's another drawing where there's all of them. This one. Oh wait, this might be the one with the layers? Oh yeah. There's everyone. I made the durarara ending with the entirety of the party. I had always wanted to do this. And I was finally able to do that. And here they are. I love them so much. They are so cute. Mortadella and salami sandwich! Yeah, enjoy! And the rest of the characters. Ta-ta! It was a really cool campaign. But only Mayo is Mayosi among those, just to not cause any confusion. She said it, guys, she's so cool! She's okay! Man is super cool! Fox girl wife. That's true! She's not her girlfriend anymore, they are married. So they are each other's wife. It's no longer just girlfriend, it's just a wife. Let's go. I haven't drawn Mayo much lately though. I should draw her more. What's the name of Mayo's GF? Mayan! Her name is Mayan. Mayanaust. Let's see. Oh! That's almost done. Ya casi está. Also the buttons. There we go. I think that's it for her chibi. We finished one of them. Let's go. We can now say goodbye to the bookstore lady. And let's move on to the next one. It is furry time. I think I'm not really gonna need most of the references in this layer. I think I can get rid of these ones. Oh no! That's the wrong layer! I'm only gonna need this guy here. The creature. Let's go. This one might be a bit harder to shadow. I'm not too sure how I should code it. Let's just go as I normally would. Maybe with a bit more fur detail. Like this. There's no big far. Wait, where are you looking? Google? Maybe on Google you're gonna get the results of the wiki. We've got the wiki for the D&D campaign and there are some images there. You have a wiki? Yeah, for the D&D campaign. Let me look it up. There it is. It's not a wiki of me though, just to clarify, it's just of the D&D campaign. And it's in Spanish. It's still very incomplete though. There's a lot of information missing, but at least there are some images and stuff. Still need to update it a lot. It is really on the works. There's even some things of the new campaign, but they are even more incomplete. Hay incluso cosas de la nueva campaña, pero está aún más incompleto. Gonna be treating it a little bit like I do the hair. For example, adding a bit of a gradient on top. Like this. This character and the next ones are from a completely different story. I've got too many stories. This color seems fine. And I just noticed, this wasn't on purpose, but both of them wear clocks. No me había dado cuenta, pero los dos llevan relojes. It wasn't on purpose. No fue a propósito, pero los dos tienen relojes. Let's paint some of the forgotten bits. Heard clogs, I remembered the fantastic song about the clogs. Oh my god. That song. It's bugging. Might be because the wiki is incomplete, so if something doesn't load, maybe it's because it doesn't exist. It is really incomplete. La wiki está muy incompleta, así que algo, si algo no carga es porque seguramente no existe. Aún tenemos que arreglar muchas cosas allí. Okay. Let's continue the shading. Vaya, yo me dibujando otros antros que no son Jasek. Ya le tocará algún día, no pasa nada. Ya llegará el momento de dibujar al lagarto. The moment to draw the lizard will come someday. I forgot to paint this line. Whoops. Get a darker color for this blue. Cuando yo tenga un trabajo te vas a enterar. ¿Caer? Pero es mío, sé, no hace falta. Algún día ya lo dibujaré. Además, gratis. Now the scarf. Maybe let's make it a bit darker. In the previous Paint Monday stream, there was the question of if the next character was inspired by Alice in Wonderland. Maybe. Now that I noticed the clogs, maybe there's more accidental references than I thought initially. It wasn't on purpose. Thing is, at the beginning of the story, it starts with, well, the first time that these two characters appear, they appear together, and one of them has lost the clock. And the first, like, quest is to find it. Asked exactly because of the clocks. It makes sense because there's a clock and a white rabbit in a way. But it was all accidental. Some subconscious decision ended up going the Alice in Wonderland direction. The first thing that the protagonist needs to do in the story is help them find the clock, so it is kind of relevant. Maybe I could take more Alice in Wonderland inspirations, even if it's like in a very vague way, since I'm a kid. There is some fairy tale vibes in the story now that I think of it. Because there's also a house in the woods, and that's also very fairy tale like. Maybe I could try going that direction a lot more. Going full on fairy tale themes. Even if it's not specific fairy tales. At least for the vibe of the story, I think it fits. Someday I'll make it. It shouldn't be really, really hard. Gusano fumeta. There's not gonna be a smoking caterpillar, no. Maya, you have taste? She does, yeah, she does. I really understand. Mayan is so cool. I said it again, I know. I say it all the time. She's so cool. They should also be a little bit more fluffy. We'll start working on Kiwi Mayo. I need to see it. I need to see Kiwi Mayo when you finish. I'm gonna do another thing. I'm also gonna get the lighter color for the four. And this way we can make a smooth transition between the two colors. Like this. See you on the other side. Good luck, shiny bunny, good luck. Let's fix this a little bit. Never draw kiwi, so it will be bad. That's fine, there's always a first time with drawing something. After this, you'll know how to draw a kiwi. It can be super difficult though. They are pretty simple in shape. They are round and fluffy. Exactly. It's a good way of learning how to draw a kiwi. Nice! Oh yeah, and the tail. I'm also gonna add that to the tail. I've always wanted to make more of a traditional RPG Maker game, in the sense of not an RPG, but referring to the typical RPG Maker horror games. I feel like all the things I've made with RPG Maker have been really different. But part of me wants to make something like the typical RPG Maker horror games. I think it would be really cool. And I think this story, the story where these characters appear, would be a very good one for that. I want to try. Kinda miss it. Around the year 2014 or so, there were so many RPG Maker horror projects in the process. I remember when I was on Tumblr and new blogs would keep popping up with new projects. It was really cool to follow their development, and a lot of them ended up completed. It's true that a lot of them never really got completed, because you know, it's understandable, making a game is hard, so not all of them are gonna be completed. But it was really cool to see so many people trying to make the games they wanted a reality. And so many of them had super cool concepts and art. There's this specific ambience to these RPG Maker horror games. I remember there were a lot of complaints about how a lot of times they ended up having the same formulas, like for example, protagonists being young girls lost in haunted mansions. But now it feels kinda nostalgic to think about games like that. I keep painting on the wrong layer. Why? Why do I keep doing this today? No paro de pintar en la capa equivocada hoy. No, Yomi. Why do you do this? Kiwi birds are also called kiwi balls in New Zealand. How they remind natives of the kiwi birds' right. I see. That's a fact. That is a fun fact. 100 real, no fake fact that I have just made up. Of course. The more you know. Insert the image with the shooting star and the rainbow. I don't remember the image clearly, maybe it had different things, but the more you know. There we go, the more you know. Should we add also something here in the ears? Maybe not, maybe they are fine as they are. I think though I should go a little bit more over here. Young girls lost in haunted mansions gotta be my favorite RPG Maker genre. Hell yeah! There's like a nostalgia in there with those kind of games. Even if the formula was used a lot of times, I don't know, I still think it is a nice formula. It works well. It's the vanilla RPG Maker horror. It is. In the end, I think what matters the most isn't really making something completely revolutionary. I I think the thing that matters the most is to write the thing that you want to write, make it your own way. Because even if you're repeating things that other people have made, if you make it the way that you want to make it, it's probably still gonna be different. There are so many games that have things in common, but are super different from each other. And I think even if a story has similarities to another, it can still be worth telling. But it is a little bit. Can't really blame them when, for example, the biggest inspirations for this kind of games are like Eve or The Witch's House. Okay, I'm gonna need a different color. I'm gonna paint the hands first. Even when repeating the formula, you can still end up with super different games. In the end, the experience is gonna be different with each game as well. But at the same time, it's also nice to play things that are different. It's nice to have variety, but it's also nice to have different flavors to choose from in the same thing. Like I always say, there's room in this world for all kinds of games and stories. So it doesn't really matter if you're making like the 100th story about a girl lost in a haunted mansion. Speaking of people lost in haunted mansions, guys, did you know that there's a new Aoni remake coming out soon? In like a couple days? I found out some days ago, and today I got reminded of it, and it was like, holy shit, it is happening! Aoni is returning! Oh my god, that's one of the OGs! It's one of the original RPG Maker games from ages ago. Wonder what's gonna change. I don't know if I'm gonna play it because I'm still a coward. I don't know if I can play it for myself. I've only ever watched Aoni. I have never played it for myself because there's, like I said earlier, I'm not good with jump scares and I would probably freak out, even though Aoni is kinda not super scary in the visual sense. It's really wonky visually, but at the same time, it is scary. It's scary in a silly way, because you see the Oni and you can really take it seriously. But then it appears out of nowhere and starts chasing you, and it's like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe I don't want to do this. I wonder what's gonna change. I do remember the original game pretty well, and some of the things it had, some of the puzzles and stuff from watching it. So I wonder how different it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna come out really soon. Let me see if I can find a page on Steam. It's gonna come out on Steam, by the way. Steam out on... Let's see... Okay, I think this is... I think this is the remake. I think I found it. Wait, is it already out? Oh yeah, it's this one. It is already out. Here it is. Oh my god. It is out. It already exists and it's playable. Oh my god, it looks so RPG Maker. It looks so RPG Maker. This is beautiful. This is exactly what we needed. I love RPG Maker games. Wait, there's another Aoni game. There is another Aoni game from last April. What? I didn't know about this one. This one is 3D. Oh god, that's horrible. Some of the screenshots are actually pretty scary. Yo, Valparius, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I just remembered that a new version of Aoni just came out. Can't wait to see you play it on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna play it on stream. Am I ready for that? Am I truly ready to play Aoni on stream? I don't know. I think I would still get really scared at it. At most I can play things like Ib. Ib is no problem for me. I can even speedrun it if I try. Because I know it from memory. I know Ib like the back of my hand. But Aoni... I don't know if I am ready. I'll paint this. And now I think we're just missing the lines. Maybe another gradient would work well here. Oh yeah, this is gonna look a lot better. Okay, now it's barely visible. Let's paint it like this. Perfect. Now clean this up. Life is pain. Math equations no longer use numbers. No, that's the worst. I got so lost in maths as soon as the equations started using letters. Let's fix this a little bit. There we go. Yokoken, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, here I am. I'm continuing the chibis. In general, really, but you were here 2 days ago. I remember. Yeah, glad you're going good. Oh, the eye. Forgot about the eye. No problem, it was mounting at the time. Yeah, that's fine. There is no time required to be in the stream or any obligation at all. So do not worry. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do is gonna be add a bit of shine in gold. But not in the scarf, because the scarf is supposed to be cloth, so it doesn't really need shine in there. Oh, but I should probably paint these a little bit. These should have a little bit of shine. There are still some old RPG makers that I haven't played yet. And there are some I think I would dare play them. I haven't played Angels of Death yet. That's the one that comes to mind. The only obligation is having a chill time. Or else. No more chill time, only stressful time from now on. Oh, I can barely see the shadow. This screen doesn't have much contrast sometimes. It's a little bit hard to paint some parts. I guess this works. Stressful time has been the last 5 months. Oh no, that's pain months. It's no longer pain Monday, that's just pain entire month. Be strong, Ken. Didn't realize how Angel of Death was RPG Maker. Yeah, it is. As far as I know, it is. Let's save. There's another game that the developer made, and that one I have seen it. I have watched it, and then I watched years ago a friend play it too. So I watched it like twice, and it's called Forest of Drizzling Rain. Drizzling Rain. It was really cool. The characters were really interesting. Very well written, I think. Yo-hooo Blue Collar, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream, it's nice to meet you. I'm drawing my characters. Ta-ta! This is a challenge I have been doing for the past 3 years every Monday, but since I had to skip some Mondays, I'm also doing it some Thursdays and or other days. Have you heard of the Drawn to Life games? Oh yeah, I have! I did start playing one of them, but I never finished it. It was on someone else's console, so I don't have it available anymore. But it was really cool, being able to draw your own character and being able to play with it. It was really cool. I think it was the first one, the one that I started playing. There was like this dark fog and the funny little guys, the little creatures. They were so cute. I remember you had to rescue them and stuff. I would love to finish playing one of them someday. I remember it was also kind of platforming, so that would take me some Git good. I'm not super good with platformers, so I would have to practice a little bit, but it would be a good training arc. Yummy when we don't chill. You know, furry characters need a lot of detail due to the fur. That's true. It's like painting hair, but for the entirety of the character. It is a lot of work. There we go. Let's paint a little bit of the lines. I'll recommend the games. I've beat both, especially the dark ending of the games. I know, I saw a thread about it on Twitter a long time ago. I will not discuss it in depth because of spoilers and stuff, but I remember that there was like a big twist to one of the games. I guess that means I have spoiled myself a bit, and it was really unexpected, but really cool. I want to check them out someday if I can. At least being able to draw your character, that's something that no other game has done before, I feel. And it is such a nice detail, it's so cool. No, your bones, be strong, shiny bunny. Protect your skeleton. Let's see. Like a friend said, I'm old. I feel you. But now we're all still young. Even though I keep saying I'm old, I'm still young at the same time. At least not as bad as Fire Emblem Fates, in which you have to buy a DLC for the true ending. God, Fire Emblem Fates. Oh god, Fire Emblem Fates. I never finished it either. I have it. I should finish it someday. All I did in there was marry my wife, and then I just never continued. I just opened the game to say hello to my wife. That's all I did. Beast. I had to. I just really had to. Someday I'll finish it though. I don't like leaving things unfinished. So I'll definitely go back to it someday. But first I need to finish Children of Mana. I've been replaying it lately and I just got to, I think, one of the last dungeons just yesterday. So I'm almost done with it. I think I've enjoyed it a lot more than when I played it years ago. It's been really nice. Leave a lot of things unfinished. Yeah, that's understandable too. There are so many things to do. And finishing things sometimes, for example, if you get stuck in a game or something, it's a bit of a pain. Kind of feels like maybe you can go do something else instead of like being stuck. It is understandable. Usually what I do is I keep the things I have started in a list. I make a lot of lists. It really helps keep track of things. So for example, with the games I have started, I keep a list of them and I try to mark the priority in which I want to finish each game. And it just feels nice to be able to cross things off the list. It's another motivation to finish things. Being able to cross things off the list. Let's add a bit of shadow in the tail. with drawings it happens too. I have so many works in progress that I've never finished. But I still keep them there in hopes that someday I'll just pick them back up. But also at the same time, not everything needs to be finished. That's also one thing that I think is important to learn. Something I should really learn. Not everything needs to be finished in the end, especially with drawings, for example. Maybe with games, I do want to see the ending of the games I start. But maybe with drawings, maybe not every drawing has to be a super complete illustration full of details. Some drawings can just be a tiny sketch, just a doodle. So it is fine to leave things unfinished. Even if they are unfinished, they are something we have made, and also something we have learned from, if it's art. And sometimes maybe that unfinished things can give you inspiration to do another thing in the future. Maybe at some point you want to do a specific drawing and you try to do that drawing but it doesn't come out right, so you leave it unfinished. Maybe years later you might be like, I remember that drawing I tried to do years ago. What if I tried to do it now with my current abilities? Maybe it's gonna turn out even better. Sometimes waiting to finish something does give even better results. It's also something I've noticed with a lot of the game projects I have. For example, there's an RPG Maker project that I started and then I never finished it. But what I did was, like, I made some maps for it. I had a bit of an outline for the story, but then I realized that the story wasn't quite complete. The story needed a lot more thinking about. And to this day, I still haven't completed planning the story, but I definitely have a much better idea of what I want to do with it. So that's one advantage that I have gotten from not finishing it yet. I'll be able to do it a lot better. There's so many things that can be learned from leaving things unfinished and waiting. You never know when you're gonna get a new idea to do it even better. A bit more gradient. There we go. I feel like the lines here are a little bit curved somehow. I guess you can give them a bit of shape. What if they were like this? And what if there are little marks for the hours? Now we paint them. And I think that's it. That's one more character finished. Oh wait, I haven't updated the OC count. This makes 245 finished characters. Let's see here. 245. Never know where it's going to lead you. Yeah, you never know. save. And let's move on to the next one. The next one's probably gonna take a lot of time. She has so many details. So many details. Okay, this is her old design. One of her old designs. She has like... Wait, why did I get a Windows pop-up? That was weird. I got a Windows pop-up that covered my entire screen. Probably with the update. When I turned on my computer today, I got an update. I remember when I turned it off yesterday, there was the option to update it, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna update it, especially not after the problems that there were some days ago with the system update. I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. But then, when I turned it on, it was already updating against my will. Why do computers always do that? Almost done with Kiwi Mayo, let's go! I need to see it. I really need to see it. Let's go! She used to have two different designs. Originally she had one design specifically, and then I made these other designs separately. But then I decided to fuse them, so now this is also her design. I think my favorite part of her design is the ears. The way they are like down, like these, and the way they kind of mix with the hair and add to her silhouette. I think that's my favorite part. I'm gonna give her the same colors that she got here. Maybe another color in between would be nice. Maybe a color like this, some sort of pink. What's more like a magenta? Welcome back, Shiny Bunny! Oh, I just remembered to... I finished the game that I was playing the day before yesterday, Swollen to Bursting Until I Am Disappearing on Purpose. I didn't get to finish everything during the stream because I got really stuck. I couldn't find some of the objects. I managed to find them off stream and I managed to get all the endings. I really liked it. It was really cool. It made me really emotional. In part, I wish I could have done that on stream, but it had been almost 5 hours and I was really tired. But it was really good. I really recommend it. It is a very good experience. Did you burst? Fortunately no. I also didn't disappear, so that's good. The title really hits. The title... There's nothing else like it. It's a very interesting title and I can kind of see how it can be interpreted. It was really cool. It definitely worked a lot better off stream, but I still had a little bit of lag in some parts. Definitely my computer is not strong enough to run 3D RPG Maker games. My computer did its best. Oh, I forgot. I should probably add edit mode is saturated. This one. Perfect. Did it run better while off stream? Definitely it ran a lot better, yep. Everything was a lot faster, it didn't get stuck as much as it did on stream. But it still had definitely more lag in the big areas than in the small areas. So it's definitely a thing of my computer. It was so cool though, I really recommend that game. I also checked my list of games, the short games that I want to play on stream these days before I start a long series. And I think I've chosen the next one for next week. It's gonna be another little short RPG Maker horror game. I also need to do the tiny pixel art landscapes. I still have 5 more of them to do. Oh yeah, I didn't show it, but... So, some days ago, I did a stream where I did pixel art landscapes on stream. And I got really stuck with the last one that I tried to do that day. These ones. I did these tiny little landscapes with color palettes that I got. And I got really stuck with this one. I tried to do different landscapes for this one, but nothing really came out right until I did this one off stream. I redid it completely off stream and I got this idea, so next day I'm gonna start with this one. I really like it. I think I have a good hunch about this one. I like it. But the others, I'm super happy with all the others. Yoko Minimi, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, the ice cream one now looks really good. I had a lot of trouble with it when I tried to do my first attempts because I was trying to mix mountains. I tried to also add a lot more brown, but it didn't really come out right. Something wasn't really working. So I tried to redo it from the start. And I feel like this new version is gonna look a lot better. And then we will eat it, because it's ice cream. Yeah, what you're doing okay. That is good. So let's get... Shine in the eyes. She looks so cute now. Oh, I know. That's gonna add a lot to her nose. Look at that. That's so cute. Let's go. Let's add the gradient. I'm gonna try to do it with selections. Oh. Why is this not selecting pieces. What is going with this? Is there a gradient of sorts in this part? There's one way to know. Okay, no. It is supposedly painted, but for some reason, I don't know why, it's not exactly working. Let's try to select everything, and then we're gonna add some gradient to the hair. Young officer, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Capybara? No, not really. She's a Wolpertinger. She's a mix of many different animals. Some sort of chimera. She's got bunny ears, she has wings, she has horns. She has a lot of things. A capybara girl would be super cute though. I don't think I've seen any. Carpincho. El nombre Carpincho es muy gracioso. Suena como un nombre de planta, no sé por qué. Carpincho, which is the Spanish name for capybara, sounds like the name of a plant. I don't know why. It sounds like a plant. Carpincho. Seguramente porque tiene pincho en el nombre. Looks different in color. Yeah, it's her. She's now complete. Well, she'll be complete when we finish painting the shadows, but she's in the process of being complete. Select the ribbons. Vamos a deseleccionar los lazos. Oh, and the eye. El ojo también. Yeah, I think. Oh no. That's leave is selected. Ooh, oh. But no, see that is a capybara and her name is Baracapi. That's so cute. That's really cute. What's her personality? Capybara always seems super chill. Their face is like always relaxing. It's like they are always chilling. Let's give a bit more color to this because there are some little bits that were not painted completely. Some little corners. Oh, I forgot. What this? Capybara homeowner, like a bathhouse. Oh yeah, they really like hot springs, right? That's so cute. That's adorable. It's really fitting. Let's go. Let's add the gradient. Vamos a añadir. So for contrast, so the hair doesn't blend too much with the clothes, I'm also gonna paint this part. The way I choose how to paint the inside of the hair, sometimes it depends on what the other colors of the design are like. For example, in this case, since she's wearing a white shirt, if I painted the inside still white, it would kind of blend a lot. But if I paint it like this, it stands out a lot more. I need to be careful though. Because now the wings kind of blend a little bit. So we're gonna have to do something about that. Adding a bit more of shadow for extra contrast. Yo-hooo, Yankees! Welcome! Thank you! I'm glad you like it. I love her design a lot, even if it's so complicated, even if her outfit is so full of details. I'm really proud of how this design ended up. There we go. I can also paint the tips of the ears a little bit. Like this. Give it a little shape, like a border of the ear. There we go. And a bit more shadow over here. For now, this is just the first layer of shadow. There's gonna be another one. Also on the bangs. I think it's since her hair is white, it's gonna be a bit hard to add a gradient of light on top of the hair. So we're just gonna have to depend a lot on the shadows. We can also add some hard shadows along with the blending. For example, under the ribbon. Paint the tip of the hair. And now let's add a darker color for the tips. Now we can also add it here. And here since we're at it. Better to keep the shading consistent. Nice. Okay, let's paint the wings. The wings I'll grab the same color and I'll just add the dark gradient. They're still gonna blend a little bit with the hair. But at least they are gonna stand out a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, shouldn't forget. This part here is supposed to be the hair behind. So we're gonna paint it. There we go. Yo, John, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's save. Okay, it's time to add some other shadows. Here I'm thinking about something, because in this original sketch I painted the shadows the same color I painted the ones in the hair, this kind of cream color. But what if we painted the shadows a different color to make them stand out from the hair? This is a little trick that I explained some streams ago, but I think now it's gonna be a good moment for demonstrating it directly. So, you see that in the base colors, it's all just both the hair and the sleeves. They are both white. There is a way of making those two whites look different. And it's with the color of the shadows. Depending on what color you use to shadow white, well, to shade is the word. Depending on what color you use to shade white, it can give a very different impression. For example, if instead of this cream orangish color, we shade with more of a pink purplish, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna give a different impression. It's gonna look like it's a completely different material, for example. And it can change the color palette of the design a lot. Yeah, glad you're doing good. Me too, I'm also doing good. Suffering with the heat of summer a lot. But gotta bear with it. There's still some time until the cold returns. Yo-hooo Manina, welcome! How's it going? Oh my god, from Greece! I am from Spain. Thank you so much! Nice to meet you! I'm really glad you like it. Oh, I can show you the others too. I've been drawing my characters for like 3 years now. It's a little challenge I'm doing to draw all of them. We're a little over halfway there, so I guess 3 more years of the challenge. Now let's paint the shadows of the frills. There's still so many details in her design to paint. There's one recurrent pattern that there is in the outfit that I'm gonna add now after this, that I feel is also gonna add a lot of detail. Set a little bit here. Designs are amazing, thank you! It really means a lot. I love designing characters, so hearing that is the best thing I could hear. I love making characters a lot. I try to make stories with them that I want to make bit by bit. Someday every character will get their turn in the spotlight. But for now they get their turn in the Chibi challenge. Yomi will finish this when she gets old. Someday. Someday I will finish. We've already done more than half of them, so it's only continuing until the end now. We can get there. So there is one thing I'm gonna add, and it's that a lot of the design has these brown lines. So let's add those. Oh, first I'm gonna finish adding the shadow. Because here there's also a bit of shadow. And in the bows down here. Let's go! Another up a darker brown, because these ones are gonna be in the shadow, so they need to be a bit dark. Nice! And this is also here. I can fit 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. This ribbon's a bit small to fit all 3 of them. We'll do what we can. There we go. We'll be prepared. I'm almost done with Kiwi Mayo. Let's go! I will be prepared. Yup. I am ready. I wanna see Kiwi Mayo. What art program do you use? I use Painttoolside. I use the first version. There's also Side 2, but I'm not super used to it. But I heard that it has a lot more features than the first one. I'm very used to using the first one though, so I still use it. Yeah, no problem. How can I show on Twitter? You can send it through DMs, but I'm not sure if it's gonna let you send DMs. Sometimes it doesn't allow to send DMs. Twitter is weird lately. You can also post it if you want and tag me. This way I will see it. Another program I've also used sometimes is Clip Studio Paint. I should use it more often. It has very nice brushes and so many resources and tools. It's a lot more complex than Painttoolside. I feel like Sai is very good for like if you don't want something super complicated. Because every time that I have tried to use a new art program, it's always very confusing at first. I feel like Sai is really easy to learn and really comfortable. The tools are pretty simple and very, very useful and easy to learn. It wasn't the first art program I started using, because I started with Photoshop, but it's definitely the one that has felt more comfortable for the longest time. I've used it definitely since I got a tablet, so I really recommend it. It's made by a single person, by the way. It's amazing. Oh yeah, the hashtag garden art. Feel free to mention my username directly or just use the hashtag. Either works. I will see it either way. Alright. There are more parts that have these lines. There's also some here, in this part of the dress. Oh, what are those green pixels? Seems like someone called Yomi forgot to paint some parts. Whoops. It happens. Sometimes the corners end up a little bit unpainted. And then I don't realize until I zoom in a lot. Let's paint these ones too. I'll delete some 3 pixels. Let's define these lines a little bit more. Oh, that one's the other color. Oh, and also, the ribbons down here also have them, but I'm wondering if I should leave them as they are here. I'll paint the ones here, and then I'll decide to see if it adds more to the balance, or if it looks better without. The little clock is so cute. Yeah, thank you. I feel like it fits very well. It's like a little brooch with the bow. I really like how it looks. It adds a little bit of gold that I feel complements the design pretty well. And also, this other character also has a pocket watch, so they kinda go together. They are matching. That's the word I was looking for, matching. Let's make this a bit darker. I hadn't realized before it was mentioned in the stream, Stick mentioned it in the stream, that she seems like Alice in Wonderland inspired. And it was an accident. But it fits. It fits pretty well. We'll add some shadow to the buttons. And here too. And now some light. A little bit here too. And in the chain. Can you check your messages for a moment? Wait, my messages where? Telegram, I thought it closed right now. If it's fine, I'll check it after the stream. Today the stream is gonna be a little bit shorter, so I want to do as much as I can. Yeah, if it's something to watch, I prefer to watch it after the stream. Oh, I forgot the shadow here. Whoops. Completely forgot to shade this part of the arm. Yeah, if I had time for a longer stream, I wouldn't mind checking it out really fast, but if it's something to watch, I prefer to watch it after the stream today. Oh, it's a picture, not a video, right? I feel like maybe it adds more to the balance if these ribbons are just white. Because there's already the lines here. So it feels a little bit more balanced if these ribbons are just plain white. Also, since they are way smaller, I feel like it also looks better if they don't have that much detail. I feel like sometimes it's best to keep the details in the bigger parts of the design, because if the details are really concentrated in the smaller parts, they're not gonna be as visible. Something I've done a lot in a lot of designs, putting super tiny details in the tiny parts. So I feel like it kinda balances it out better to keep them a little bit more divided. I don't know how to describe it. Okay. Oh, I'm still missing these ones. I forgot. Whoops. These ones, I feel like it still fits to keep the lines. It also adds some more vertical lines to the design. Just can draw attention to the wrong parts of designs. That's true. If one tiny detail has a lot of details, it might end up getting too much focus on the eye, and then the other parts of the design aren't gonna get as much. I'm gonna do these lines a bit more separated. Wait. I'm gonna try to make them as separated as the ones down here. I feel like that's gonna look just right. Just putting like 2 lines in every frill at most. Something like this. Much better now, yep. Could easily be mistaken for a Genshin Impact character. With the amount of detail, yeah. Genshin characters have so many details. They also have a very specific formula of making the designs. There's always recurring themes in their designs. I had to make a couple of Genshin designs for fun. I can show them in a moment really fast. I drew myself as a Genshin character one time. Let's see, where is it? Here. It's me. It's me as a Genshin character. So I kind of looked at the Genshin designs to try to make a design that could fit in there. And the patterns that I noticed that there are in a lot of the designs is, for example, that the base of the design is always like really close to the body, there's always... the base shape of the design is always super sticking to the body. There's a lot of parts that are like almost like bodysuits, so I try to do something a bit like that. And then there's also a lot of hanging parts, like capes and things that flow a lot behind the characters. And also another thing that they do is play a lot with the inside of the clothes. There's always different colors in the inside of the clothes. For example, here the cape behind is red, but on the inside it's green. I feel like they do that a lot. They do a lot of contrast like this. And also... there was another thing. Oh yeah, the back of the characters, they always add things so the back looks interesting. They always... since you're always gonna be looking at the back of the character, there's a lot of detail in the back of the characters. For example, every time that there's a character with very long hair that would cover the back of the character, the hair is parted. It's always like divided or set in a way that leaves room to see the back of the outfit. And then there's also a lot of details on the back of the outfit. Sometimes the back also looks very different from the front. Those are little tiny details that I noticed in my analysis. And this is how my design turned out. I really like how it turned out. I like it. I would be the gravekeeper of Mondstadt. That's what my concept was. And then I did another one, but this one was more of an OC that is gonna be in the OC list even. This one. I didn't draw like the entirety of the design from front and back, but there she is. This was the first one I tried to design. She also has like this base kind of sticking to the body and a lot of flowiness in the outfit. I feel like maybe the cape could be better. The cape could be a little bit better with decoration on the back, but I would have to draw her back for that. But also the hair. The hair would be one of the flowy parts that would kind of flow behind. But yeah, Dendro characters. Can you tell I like Dendro characters? Dendro would be my element. I like plants. It's really cool. Yeah, Emily. I'm waiting for Emily. I'm probably gonna roll for her because I like her design. She's really pretty and she's Dendro. And I made it a challenge to myself to get all the Dendro characters. Yeah, thank you. I really like how this one turned out. I should get this outfit to wear it here on stream. Azami lore. I could tell it when I draw her chibi because she's gonna be in the chibi challenge. She's gonna be part of the OC list. But a little bit of lore of her. She's from Inazuma, and she's from... So there's a... Let me tell a little bit while I work so I can continue meanwhile. There are the different martial schools in Inazuma. She was supposed to be from one of the martial schools that kind of disappeared. Her lore was that she was the descendant of one of the families that were supposedly disappeared. Because this way they could give some more lore on that. But of course she's not canon, so... She was gonna be hiding in Seirai Island without memories because she would have lost her vision in the Vision Hunt decree. And her character quest would be like going back to return it to her. And in the process she would get back her memories. That was the idea that I had for her. Kinda, yeah. There was the... I think it was like... What were the names of the... There was a name for them. For the people of the martial schools. Genshin. What was it? I have a way to find it. Oh yeah, it was the Kitain school. The idea was to make her the long-lost descendant of the Kitain martial school. There's a weapon called the Kitain cross spear. That would be the weapon that inspired me to design her. She would be from Yashiori Island. And I think there was this legend about the guardians of Yashiori Island being some of the ones that subdued the snake and stuff. That was the idea, more or less. Yeah, elemental mastery because she's Dendro. I was thinking ahead of the time. Yep. Because I designed her way before Dendro was released. So I thought, Dendro's probably gonna work with elemental mastery. What if I give her a spear with elemental mastery? Whenever I make fan characters for series, I try to make them as like fitting to the setting as possible, even if they are never gonna be canon. It just feels right to try to make them as a character from the game would be. It's kind of also a bit of an exercise to analyze the way the characters are made. I feel like I've learned a lot from analyzing that in different games and series. Kibima is going to show her beauty. Oh my god, I will check it out after the stream. I need to see it. Kiwimayo. Paint all these lines. Yomi's a Hoyo insider. Imagine. Could that be why there's the MiHoYo emotes in the memberships? It was the secret message of Yo-hooo. Yo-hooo is spelled with the same letters as MiHoYo. No way! Imagine. Better than most official designs, thank you! I don't like a lot of the designs in Genshin, but one time I spent like a day at work. Okay, explanation. I had a lot of free time at work in the previous job I had, so one day I spent one of my days there making an analysis of the different Genshin designs. I made this spreadsheet and started analyzing all of them. Maybe one day I will post it somewhere or explain it. I started analyzing all of them in color and shape and composition. I have opinions about a lot of the designs, some better than others. One thing I do feel strongly about Genshin designs is that they have found a formula that works for them. Like every time that you see a Genshin design, you can tell it's a Genshin design. It's really easy to recognize. That's why me, Yo-hooo, you sounded familiar. Surprise. Yo, Louise, welcome! How's it going? Hell yeah, extended edition! We're getting an extra pain Monday every week for the next 2 weeks. I mean 2 weeks, 2 months. Well, 1 month and a half. When did you have time to make all those OCs, especially with such detail? I've been making all along my life. I've been making throughout a lot of years, so that's why. There was one time in like what's the word? It was like a couple years of my life back when I was still alive that I started designing at least one character every day. I almost got to 600 characters at some point, and then I realized I can't have that many characters, that's too many. I'm never gonna even use half of these people. And then I ended up cleaning the list a lot. I removed a lot of the characters. I also reused some of the designs for other characters. I got inspiration like a lot, and I ended up making characters of any concept that I got in mind, any character that I imagined, any random person that I drew in a drawing. I ended up turning them into a character. Sometimes they even showed up in dreams. I have a lot of characters that just appeared in dreams. So it got very out of control. And I ended up having to clean up the list so I could keep them a little bit more organized. Because it is really hard to focus on developing the characters when you have so many. Wait, cat's making noise. Yep, you heard cats indeed. Yeah, pain life. Mondays never end. But yeah, I ended up with too many characters, and I realized that it was way harder to develop them well, to polish them well as characters, and I had to clean up the list a lot. Because a lot of the designs at that point were just cool designs with names, they weren't really characters, and I really prefer quality over quantity. But at the same time, I didn't want to get rid of all of them because I like them, so it was hard. It was hard to clean up the list. But I think right now it's at an amount that I am fine with. I've got them all divided by story, because that's also the reason why I have so many. Each of the characters is from a different story. I've got different projects that I want to make, so for every project, more characters come out. And every time that I want to focus in a story, that's when I focus on the characters. I have found this is the way I can work on them the best without forgetting them. Yeah, it's so easy to get attached to them. They just... In the end, it feels like we're not the ones creating the characters. They just pop out into existence, and the more that we think about them, the more we learn about them. They just create themselves. main complaint about Genshin design is that a lot of them feel like they lack a theme. It does feel like that a lot of the times because of how similar a lot of the designs are in recurring things, recurring patterns and stuff. They don't really feel like they have a specific theme, and more like the theme is Genshin designs. Like, they look good, but a lot of times you wouldn't guess things about a character just because of their design. The designs work because they are pretty, but they don't really tell you much about the characters themselves, I feel. That's one of the things that maybe could be different in Genshin designs. It's not that they are bad per se, but I feel like they could tell a lot more about the characters themselves. For example, I don't know, I love Yanfei a lot. I love her so much. She's one of my favorites, but if you look at her, you would not guess that she's a lawyer. That's not an outfit the lawyer would wear, usually. I don't know. At most, maybe the hat would tell you that she's a lawyer. Maybe the hat is the most lawyer thing, but the rest of the outfit is not what a lawyer would wear. Just realized your VTuber model looks a bit like Gardevoir. Oh yeah, I have been compared to Gardevoir a lot. And also to Ralts. I have Ralts hair. It was an accident. My favorite Pokemon is Miss Magius, so it was totally an accident. But it's true, I have the same colors. I have another outfit that is like all white and pink. This one it has a little bit more of black. But that other outfit is even more Gardevoir looking. Yanpei was my first main, I also love her. Hell yeah, she's so cool. She reminds me of Mayo. She has the same eyes as Mayo. That's why I ended up liking her so much. She reminds me of Mayo, and if a character reminds me of Mayo, that's it. I'm gonna like the character. There's no other choice. I love Mayo so much. And I love how she attacks. She's super fun to play. I still have her in my team. If you watch past streams, the numbers of characters may change, maybe. Yeah, so this challenge started out with, can I draw my more than 500 characters? It started with that number. There were more than 500 when I started, and then I cleaned up the list a bit more. It was too many. I couldn't handle that many. So I cleaned it up a little bit more. And now it's just more than 400, which is still a lot though. It is still a lot. But we'll get there. Eventually we'll get there. Every character will be drawn. But all these characters, they've all been with me for a long time. I've tried not to make many new characters in the past year, so at least one increase. But sometimes it's inevitable, sometimes it happens. But a lot of them, for example... I could tell a bit of a story of every character and how they were created, to be honest. I remember about how I made all of them most of the time. Some of them with more detail than others, probably. But for example, there's some that have been with me for many, many years. For example, the fairies. The fairies that are here. These fairies in this batch. They were like my characters from when I was like 8 years old. And I imagined a bunch of fairies. I drew them a lot, but I don't know where the drawings are anymore, sadly. They gotta be somewhere because I keep all my drawings. for every drawing that I have made, I have kept it, so they have to be somewhere. But these were my characters from when I was like 8 years old, these fairies. And then years later I was like, what if I did a story that baby Yomi would like? And then I thought about these fairies and I was like, what if I revealed them? What if I redesigned them? I can redesign the fairies that I remember from then and try to make a story that I would have enjoyed when I was a kid. And that's how they came to me. That's how I made them. I remembered all the fairies that I had back then, all the ones that I could remember, and I gave them designs from the designs I remembered they had. And yeah, this is how they turned out. This one especially is the one that I remember the most, but the outfit is definitely very different from what it was when I was 8 years old. But yeah, those are characters that have been here for a very long time. What am I missing? Oh yeah, the ribbons. These ribbons, I'm gonna add the lines there, because those will stand out a lot more with these lines, I feel. You know, Yanfei is probably the only character that uses a 5-star weapon? Is she? Really? I think in the artworks a lot of them use 5-star weapons, but maybe among the 4 stars she's the only one? That's cool. That's because she's really cool. She deserves the 5-star weapon. Pinecone my fairy Yoshi. She's like an idol fairy, but metal. She's spiky. Oh, in her test she uses glass weapon. I see. Right, in the test character. I think the trials. Yeah, the trial characters. Right. Never noticed that. Let me try to do this better. I guess like this? No. There we go. That works. Yeah, good night. Take care and thank you so much for coming. I'll probably be finishing soon too, because I can't do much of a long stream today. But we're almost done with this character. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do some art. But you know what it's gonna be for? It's gonna be for La Granada. If all goes well. Because we still haven't decided exactly on when to do the stream, but it might be tomorrow or on Saturday. Okay, still have a lot of details to finish here. I'm gonna finish her and then we'll leave it for today. Making characters is so fun though. Part of me misses making new characters. I would be making so many characters if I wasn't restraining myself from it. It is so fun. Nowadays, the way I make new characters, in a way that leaves me no choice but to accept the new characters, it's whenever I make new stories. Sometimes I get new ideas for stories, and the more I think about them, the more the characters take shape. And when I end up eventually succumbing to the story idea, I have to add the characters to the list. There's no other option. It just happens. But eventually I plan on making all of them. Let's add some shadows for the ribbons. And the frills. Can't forget the frills. Maybe the horns. The horns don't really need much of a shadow, but maybe I can add a bit of a gradient. No! That's the lines! That was the wrong layer. Shouldn't forget to paint the lines of the eyes either. Make this a bit more red. Perfect. This one's maybe a bit darker. Mouth is gonna stand out a little bit more like this. There we go. Okay, so another detail that there's here in the lines is that these lines are white. The stitches here. And now the gold. The gold is gonna stand out a lot more with the painted lines. Oh wait, forgot. There are also stitches here. There it is. Here and here. This gold chain. Maybe it should be a bit darker. And then the outline. using this color. And same here. Almost done! She took quite a bit of time. But we're almost done. Three finished characters, not bad. Next day I'll probably have time for more, so we're gonna do even more. But for now it's pretty good. What else? What else is missing? Lines of frills. Can also use to paint the lines of the ribbons. There we go. We're missing only one thing, and it's these decoration lines she's got in the outfit. It's gonna finish completing the design. These over here, this one here. I feel like I use the same colors as the hair. Wait, it should probably be the same color as the hair, just to keep the palette consistent. It's gonna be like this, and here, and this one over here. And now this color can be the color of the shadows. I feel like limiting the palette really helps with keeping consistent palettes. I guess that makes sense. Sometimes you don't need two very similar colors when you can use only the same one. It helps make the drawings and designs a lot more consistent with the palette. Alright, I think this will be all for today. We can now update the OC count one last time to 246. Let's go! A little bit closer to 250! 250 soon! Oh my god! That's like half of 500. Good thing we don't have 500 total characters to draw. But yeah, we're almost at 250. I can now say goodbye to this reference. And that's it. Next day, we're gonna continue with the next characters. Maybe I'm gonna sketch some new ones too. Because we're almost halfway done with this page. I'm gonna have to make a new file because there's already a lot of chibis in this one. There's so many of them. There's more. Wait for it. There's more. There's also these ones. And lastly, these ones. That's the one in the thumbnail. She's from who knows how long ago at this point. It's been a while since we drew these ones. So, for now, I'm gonna leave it here. I'll be back probably either tomorrow or on Saturday with La Granada. I'm gonna be with Olive continuing work on the game, so yeah, stay tuned. You'll see us here when we come here to continue. But for now, thank you so much everyone for accompanying me. Muchas gracias por acompañarme hoy. Volveré o mañana o el sábado con un stream de Game Dev. Estaré aquí con Alex continuando la gran art cuando encontremos qué día hacerlo específicamente, porque tenemos que decidir aún. Tell Alex I miss him. He was streaming today. I think he was streaming some pixel art animation. Yeah. But I will tell him. Yep, I will tell him. But for now, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time. Por ahora, cuidaos mucho y nos veremos en la próxima. Bye bye. Guardia Guardenia.